going on, guys? It's Jacob Brewitt. I'm coming back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about production tips for metal to help your music stand out a little more. So the first kind of tip I want to talk about is making a moment special. The way we do this is by creating contrast. Now in this metal production, after the bridge, we have the beginning of the last chorus, which we've altered to a different style of music, essentially, taken a different form other than the metal that's been throughout the whole track. All right, so when I'm talking about making moments special, this part right after this breakdown here, it's the last chorus in the song. See, and then it kicks right back into the rockin' chorus, you know? So yeah, you're creating some contrast in the music, something that sets different on the listener's ears for a short amount of time, creates more impact in that final chorus. So there's a couple things that I did here. I took away the bass. I took away the rhythm guitars. I added an electronic drum kit. Also added some other effects here, some trailer sounding cinematic effects. That's just to help with the overall size. The second tip I want to talk about is creating a sense of depth and environment. There's a lot of different ways you can do this. In this example, we've taken the segment of the song that slows down. We've done a few tricks to help create that sense of depth and feeling like you're in the music. Part of that size, creating that sense of depth and environment. One way I do that, if we listen to the drums here, that kind of lo-fi drum part that fades into the full sound. I do that by automating here. I just have an EQ on the drum tracks. I just automated the low cut and the high cut. Those cinematic effects kind of help with creating that sense of size and that depth. My third tip is to pick things that are pleasing to the ears. The sounds that you choose to contrast your original music with needs to be pleasing to the ears as well. It needs to be refreshing. So if we go back to the breakdown here, keep an ear out for the snare hits. There I have another cinematic sound effect. Every fourth snare hit. Yeah, it just adds that pleasing ear candy to that snare. The drum sample that I have playing during that soft part of the last chorus here, that beginning part. Yeah, it's just a little bit of ear candy to play on top of what's going on in this section. My fourth and final tip for you guys to help your production stand out is to make things unexpected. So this kind of goes hand in hand with everything that I talked about, with it being making moments special, creating that sense of depth and environment. Also, making things pleasing to the ears. The unexpected part of it is when things don't really match the original tone of the music, and you create unexpected moments by changing that up, using different samples, tricks like the high cut and low cut, the lo-fi, and stuff like that, and will really bring a lot of character to your song. Create an unexpected moment that will change the feeling, the emotion of the song. All of these little elements in here are kind of adding to this unexpected element. This is that culminating event right here. That first phrase of that last chorus. That's that unexpected moment. So when you start at the breakdown, it's like that whole breakdown is building up to that release of that contrast. And then you have that short break where your ears get a kind of a rest. Listen to that ear candy drum sample, and then right back into that rockin' chorus. So let's take a listen to this song before and after the production tips that I've showed you today. You know, it sounds good, but it just sounds a bit bland and boring. So let's listen to After. Night and day difference. So much more exciting, so much more emotional. So as you can hear, adding some of these tips to your productions might just be that piece that you're missing. That little bit of extra added emotion and change of theme to help your music stand out. Let me know what you thought about these tips, and if you have any other tips, drop them in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.